Hey y'all, this is Judith of Judith Tamara Design, judithtamara.com. And today's is the new moon reading for September to October. The card today is Space. This is the card, the energy, the quality that's going to be sort of cycling through this new moon cycle. Space is the structure card. It's the structure of space. My cards read space and environments and interiors. And the message that the card space brings us is it's sort of like it's physical space, it's environmental space, it's the shape of the room and so forth and so on. And it is also holding space. So the quality of this card is there is a container. Could be a square, could be a room, it could be metaphoric, it could be physical, that is allowing you to have enough room to go through your natural processes. Now, this is a 10 of structure, and it tends to not be just simply personal, but also social. So you can understand this card as there is space, a containment that is being created currently for a number of processes to happen, to unfurl, to unravel, to allow to be what they are currently. And it's functioning at this level of not just our personal life, but on society as a whole. You can see the relevance right now. This is a little similar to the last month's card, which was Last Stand, which was about living in the gap, which is also about sort of this emptiness, possibility, potential of leaving one way of being before another way of being occurs, that there's this space in between of unknowing. But this card is more contained. It's as if we need to understand that there is a safe space right now for all of this that is happening to be held. I think that the security issue is important. There's also a quality of witnessing, that we're not gripping too tightly to what is happening. We're not trying to pack too much into our life. We're not trying to overstuff ourself, but we're allowing a space of potential, space around things. When you think of it in terms of an environment, like if I'm designing an environment and this card comes up, it's like those, it has a little bit of that quality of those envious, like Martha Stewart-ly done organizing things, where you actually have a box of shoes and there's space around the shoe, so it's not every square inch is wedged in, but there is room for there to be more. You're anticipating growth, or you're anticipating potential is probably the best way to understand it. You're witnessing the non-ness. You're witnessing the space around things. You're witnessing just this welcoming. It's like when you say you feel spacious, right? I feel spacious. I don't feel like everything's crammed up. So this is a quality that is being suggested that you recreate in your life right now, that you bring in whatever form you can, whether that's a physical environment. For example, when you say to someone, I need to take some space, and have your own room and have your own space around you without interaction, that is a quality of space, and it's good to bring that in right now. Restingness for your brain is really important right now. Giving yourself time to not think of anything, to not even be stimulated. So even try that thing if you're not just, watching Netflix and filling up that void with your with your devices and so forth and so on, but you're actually like, well, resting your brain completely. Sometimes I manage that during meditation, but really I just need to tell myself to just shut up inside, and then say, okay, I can relax into this space. Another way of doing it is physically, like allowing things like in your timeline or in your specific environment to have less stuff in there. You can try taking something out of your room, sleeping with less pillows, for example, less blankets. I would suggest a walking outside. That's a really nice way to do it sometimes, to have that. But I'm in Oregon and we can't walk outside right now because it's hazardous air. So I've been feeling a lot of this, like a little bit over containment, which I think is part of this particular card, is that a lot of us may be feeling like trapped and contained a little intensely, whether that's metaphoric or physically, as in my case. Um, but what we're encouraging with this card is to notice that and to do whatever we can to bring this resting zone in to our world right now. All right, so that's it. Good luck with it. I'm going to be holding an energy reset event, and I will put the link down below. It is a free online event, and it is teaching a technique for regrounding and feeling the qualities of the earth around us right now. It's a practice you can do all the time, but for the equinox, we're doing it collectively to get ourselves recentered, regrounded, and in the flow of what's happening with this world, so we're working with it and not fighting against it. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.